If you're looking for power, look no further. This is the VTOMAN FlashSpeed 1500. Let's go check it out. This is the largest power station I have to date. And I must say, this thing is pretty stout. This VTOMAN FlashSpeed 1500 impresses the heck out of me, because one of the main features that I really like about this thing is it has an ultra fast 1500 watt AC charging, and it only takes 1 hour. Like I said, 1 hour to charge this unit up. And when it shipped to you, it's got about 80% of charge on the unit itself. I plugged this thing in, and in 8 minutes, I went from 81% to 100% charge, 8 minutes, and that really impressed me. The FlashSpeed 1500 also supports solar power charging up to 400 watts. Yes, 400 watts. And I don't have a 400 watt solar power panel. I do have two 100 watts, but I've had a power station that could support up to 400 watts. So this is going to make a great addition for our van build out. The flat top design on the unit is designed to perfectly stack other items or another power station on top of this. This is also expandable, and if you get the expandable battery, it doubles this unit to over 3,000 watt hours of power. This has 12 charging ports, and you can charge 12 devices at once. All output ports are also supported what they call pass-through charging, allowing you to charge your devices at the same time you charge your power station. This can also be used as an emergency jump starter for 12-volt disabled vehicles. Now, to turn on the unit, they say just press any one of these yellow buttons, and right now it's showing 100% capacity. If you hit the AC, you have a little AC indicator. USB, you have a USB Type-C indicator that comes on there, and then for your DC power there. We'll start here on the front left. Right here is a rubber cover, and this is where you charge your unit for your AC inputs for your 1500. And like I said, this thing will charge in under an hour to 100%. Also, your solar inputs up to 400 watts is also there, along with your DC input. So everything here to charge it is on the left. Right next to it, you have a USB-C output. You have two. And then you have your USB A's here on the bottom. So you have another additional 4 on top of the 2. Now, this section right here is if you are trying to jump start your battery, and they have the connectors here where you plug in, and then your battery clips to your battery. But this serves as a jumper box as well. If you're looking to expand the unit, here on the right-hand side has your connector for your battery. So, you know, they're all protected with a rubber cover, and I like that. It's pretty heavy duty to keep the water out. Here on the bottom, you have a DC input. It's your 12-volt DC, your cigarette lighter, and then you also have a 12-volt DC output under that. Here on the bottom right-hand side, this is 3 110-volt 60-hertz outlets, and this is a pure sine wave. And when I say pure sine wave, you know, you want some real clean power to protect your devices. So, like I said, 12 ports, and you could use all 12 at the same time if you preferred. FlashSpeed 1500 is a super safe life BMS protection. The built-in protection protects from overcharging, over discharge, over voltage, over current. It has smart AI protection, short circuit, high temperature, reverse charge protection, reverse polarity, and it's also spark proof. The FlashSpeed 1500 weighs 41.5 pounds, and the dimensions of this is 15.6 inches in length. It is 10.5 inches in width, and it's 11 inches high. So it's not a small unit, but it's still portable enough where you can put it in the back of your vehicle or in your camper and stuff like that. But like I said, it does weigh 41.5 pounds, and this is the heaviest power station I have owned. But it's with the built-in handles, it's easy to move and transport. With the huge 1500 watt AC input port, which is right here, the FlashSpeed 1500 portable power station can recharge from 0 to 100% within 1 hour. There is no need for that huge AC adapter brick anymore. If you couple this with a 400 watt solar input and a 200 watt DC input, FlashSpeed can fully charge within 45 minutes, and that is amazing. But on the top here is a little storage area, and you can keep your power cords or charging cords all up in here, so you'll never forget to bring it with you. So we're going to try to go ahead and test a couple of the appliances here. And we all know that a coffee maker draws a lot of power because of the heating element. So we're going to see if this VTOMAN FlashSpeed 1500 will power on and make me a cup of coffee with my Keurig machine. Now my other power stations, I cannot use a Keurig because, like I said, it draws close to 1,000 watts of power. So let's go ahead and turn on the unit for AC. And let's plug this in. Let's go ahead and power on the unit. Now right now we're showing wattage here on the right, and that will increase as the heating element powers on. So right now we're jumping up. I'm anticipating it'll be between 800 and 1,000 watts. But right now it's holding at 6 watts. Here we go. So 1,200 watts the Keurig is drawing to heat up the element. 1241. So we're talking about 1,250 watts to make a cup of coffee. All right, gang, as you can see right here, I am charging most of my electronic devices that I take on my camping trip. I've got my drone controller, my drone batteries, my drone itself. I've got my GoPro batteries, my GoPro, and I also have my laptop all being charged. And right now we're still drawing only 70 watts, and I still have 2 more 110 AC outlets left and my DC 12-volt plug. So I can still power on a lot more equipment. But the Flash 1500 is doing an exceptional job. And one last thing is the back of the Flash 1500 is an LED light. And this one has, I believe, 5 modes, which is a low, medium, and high. Low, medium, and high. And then also a flashing, and then a like an SOS mode. So you get 5 modes with the Flash 1500. So what are my overall impression of the VTOMAN FlashSpeed 1500? I'm really impressed with it because I can trust this power station to charge all my expensive electronic equipment, such as my MacBook, my drone batteries and stuff, because of the pure sine wave inverter, clean power to all my equipment, and I don't have to worry about it being damaged. And if you're looking to get anything from VTOMAN, go to vtoman.com. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the box below.